A rock the size of a pebble just crashed the portrait of a nebula 450 light-years away, and somehow they both ended up in the same picture. That razor-thin white line cutting across the frame isn't part of the nebula at all, and the fact that it showed up here raises a question worth sitting with. How small does something have to be to glow that bright? This meteoroid, probably no bigger than a grape, hit Earth's atmosphere at somewhere between 40 and 70 kilometers per second. That's fast enough that the air in front of it couldn't get out of the way. It compressed, superheated, and the rock didn't so much burn as explode outward, vaporizing in a fraction of a second and leaving a thin column of glowing plasma across the sky. Now look toward the center right, where the streak ends. See that soft blue-white fan spreading out from the tip. That's not the meteor anymore. That's what's left of it, a trail of vaporized minerals and excited gas, already being pushed and twisted by upper atmosphere winds. The colors actually tell you something. The blue-green tones suggest magnesium and ionized oxygen from the air itself. If you saw orange or yellow in a meteor trail, that's sodium. Astronomers can read meteor trails almost like a chemical receipt. Meanwhile, just behind all of that is a structure that has been sitting there for tens of millions of years. The Great Lacerta Nebula, a cloud of hydrogen gas and dark dust in the constellation Lacerta, the lizard. That red glow dominating the center of the frame, that's hydrogen atoms re-emitting light after being energized by nearby stars. The hooked curl you can see arcing toward the right is a filament of that gas shaped by stellar winds. The entire nebula is roughly 40 light-years across. The meteor that photobombed it existed for maybe 2 seconds. The photographer, shooting from Death Valley in Nevada, caught both in the same long exposure, one object 450 light-years away, the other about 80 kilometers overhead. There's something genuinely strange about this image. You've got one of the oldest, largest structures in our galactic neighborhood sharing a frame with something that was gone before the camera even finished thinking about it. The nebula will still be there in 10,000 years. The meteor lasted less time than it takes to say its name, and we only caught it because someone left a shutter open long enough. How many fleeting things are already in photos we think are about something else? We'll be here tomorrow with whatever the data shows next. Subscribe so you don't have to remember to come back.